velvet. The drama really means nothing to me. I ride by and blow your brains out. There's no time to cock it. No way you can stop it when niggas.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Welcome to the Fire Language, where you get in line and you get lined up. You understand me? Today's victim, my next target, is Saquon Barkley for folding like a little bitch. I gotta call it what it is. This dude folded. Saquon copped a plea. Alright, he came in hat in hand. Let me report the camp. They're calling me greedy. Giants fans, they calling me greedy. Nah, nigga, we ain't dumb. The national media may have protected you. The national media may have tried to make you a martyr, but Giants fans wasn't trying to hear that. We was not trying to hear that. Let's call it what it is. The national media had Saquon back. Giants fans was calling him greedy. That's just what it was. 90% of Giants fans sided with Joe Shane in the front office, while the national media was throwing shots at Daniel Jones every chance they got because they was mad that he got paid and Saquon didn't. This guy Saquon just failed the entire running back position. I don't want to hear nothing about running backs coming together. I don't want to hear nothing about Zoom calls, group texts. What are y'all little fucking 16-year-old little girls? Oh yeah, man, we got a text thread. Ooh, we on Zoom calls. Ooh, this nigga Saquon caved so fucking fast. It's been 5 days, bro. It's been 5 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th day, he came back. I mean, come on, bro. We ain't even report the camp yet. I thought you was gonna make us miss you. Ain't that what Saquon wanted to do? I thought he was gonna make us miss him. I thought he was gonna apply some pressure. I thought what just happened? Saquon single-handedly threw away all his credibility, his backbone, and burned the entire running back movement to the ground. Without Saquon Barkley, the running back movement don't mean shit. Nobody cared about Austin Eckler crying for a contract. Nobody's talking about Josh Jacobs. Nobody's talking about Tony Pollard. All we talked about was Saquon. Saquon's face became the poster for the devaluation of the running back position. And instead of toting the line, instead of having a backbone, instead of letting his nuts hang, he caved before we put the pads on. Before we put the pads on, Saquon Barkley caved. And what did he cave for? An extra couple $100,000 that he not gonna get? Saquon, you're not getting another $1,350 on the ground, bro. We're throwing the ball. We got Darren Waller. We drafted Jalen Hyatt. We brought in Paris Campbell. We're not gonna run you like that again. You're not getting that incentive. Hate to break it to you. So all Joe Shane did was say, okay, come here, Saquon. Look. Oh, you want to come back to camp? Oh, you sorry? You sorry, Saquon? You learned your lesson, Saquon? Okay, fine. I'll let you come to camp. Take this old cap, a couple extra $100,000. Here's some incentives. We're going, you know what I'm saying? We're going to let you save face. We're going to let you look like a good guy because God knows that's what he's trying to do right now. He's trying his hardest to look like the good guy after throwing the entire organization and his teammates under the bus for a week. I still want somebody to answer this question. If that dude signed a contract last week, does that podcast drop? Does it drop? If Saquon Barkley signs a contract last week, does that podcast still drop? Because he recorded that before the final negotiations. Saquon, you need to learn how to be 3 steps ahead. You need to be more strategic. Everything you've done this offseason has been emotional and reactionary. You got to do better. You got to do better. I mean, it is what it is. But I feel bad for Josh Jacobs. How y'all think Josh Jacobs looking at Saquon right now? How you think Jonathan Taylor looking at Saquon right now? How you think they looking at Saquon right now? You got dudes out here trying to take a stand, trying to unify, and trying to get running backs more money, and this motherfucker caved before they put pads on. Oh my, bro. Yo. Oh man, if I'm a running back, I'm punching Saquon in the face, bro. I swear, if I'm Josh Jacobs, I'm snuffing this nigga the first time I see him. There's no way, bro. There's no way. They needed Saquon to be the guy to get the bag. They needed Saquon to be the one who got the money. And he failed. This dude reported to camp before they put pads on. I want to say, shout out to Joe Shane, though. Because Joe Shane didn't give up anything. At least, here's the thing. My thing is this, Saquon. Look out for your brother. Look out for your fellow running back. Could you at least got the tag rescinded? Could you at least gotten the tag out of the contract so at least Josh Jacobs can go to the Raiders and say, look what they did for Saquon. If you want me to report to camp, get rid of my franchise tag for 2024 and I'll show up. You couldn't even do that. So now Josh Jacobs is sitting at home looking like Lumpty Dump. Like, damn, I have no leverage. The most popular running back in the league just caved like a bitch. And he didn't get the tag taken off. What the hell can I do? What can I do? This is a bad look, bro. This is a bad look. And I don't know what Saquon's trying to accomplish by showing up to camp. We ain't gonna forget what you said. We ain't gonna forget how you acted. You showing up to camp. Saquon Barkley showing up to camp is the equivalent of Nino Brown shooting up the block and giving out turkeys on Thanksgiving. You still spun the block, nigga. You still drop mad bodies. I don't care if you giving out turkeys. We know who you are. What are we doing? I mean, look, shout out to Joe Shane for being the best general manager in football. Like, because he didn't have to do this. He could have let Saquon rot. He could have let Saquon lose money and report whenever he felt like it. He could have did that. But Joe Shane, he had mercy on Saquon and said, okay, you want to come to camp? Fine. Fine. Take some imaginary incentives that you probably not going to get. Show up to camp. Say a couple nice words and we'll move on. Me personally, I saw how John Mara handled the backlash for the Eli Manning benching. I saw how John Mara handled the backlash when he said he wasn't going to fire Joe Judge. And now I see how he handles the backlash with Saquon Barkley. I personally feel John Mara wanted Saquon signed. And that's not a knock at John Mara. I'm not saying that to take a shot at John Mara, because John Mara likes to pay his players. It feels good to be a Giants fan knowing that your owner wants to pay their players. But I firmly believe that John Mara saw the national media killing the Giants and say, we got to fix this. We can't have Saquon Barkley holding out. We can't let Saquon be the topic of discussion. So here's Saquon. Come to camp. Take these incentives. We save face. You save face. Everybody's happy. But Saquon, when you look in the mirror and you scroll through your text messages and whatnot, or your recent Zoom call meeting on your computer, you know you's a sucker, bitch. There's no way those other running backs like Saquon anymore. He's not invited to no more family functions, no more cookouts. You ain't invited to the Madden tournament, no more fantasy football drafts. Nigga, you were excommunicado. You went out like a bitch. He caved before they put the pads on. What did he accomplish? Nothing. And for that, Saquon, for wasting my time, for wasting Giants fans' time, and for wasting the organization's time, because if you wanted to be a Giant so damn bad, you could have signed a deal earlier in the offseason when it was at 13, 14 million. You could have signed a deal a week ago when it was at 11 million that you just got. So for wasting our time, okay, and for making me record like 4 videos that I can't release now because you're in camp, come to the front, turn around, put a smile on your face, and take these shots.